Hi, it's Miss Dolores from Baldwin Borough Public Library. We're back for Tuesday's edition of Baldwin Bedtime Books. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Tonight's story times are all about superheroes. And we've been reading a lot about superheroes in the past few months. So many superheroes in our world. Medical workers, grocery store employees, delivery people, mail carriers, and other people too. Everyone has been a superhero. Mom and dad, teachers, librarians, and you. So we're here to celebrate superheroes tonight, and we're going to start off with our welcome song. Then we're going to do a little song about silly faces we can make for our emotions. Then we'll get into our stories. All right, so we're going to start out with our welcome song. Are you ready? It's hello and then friends. Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Okay, one more time. Are you ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job, my friends. All right, so you can get ready to make silly faces and emotion faces with our next song by Jim Gill. Our first song is called Your Face Will Surely Show It by Jim Gill, and it's from Jim's newer albums. He has 3 new albums. This one's Jim Gill's Most Celebrated Songs, Volume 2. So here we go. Get ready to make some silly faces. Are you ready? Can you dance with me? Ready?
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face.
Make a happy face. Good job.
If you're sad and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're scared and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're angry and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like.
Let's do them all.
Happy, sad, frightened, or mad. We can tell by the look on your face.
Good job. Ready for some more faces?
If you're sleepy and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're cold and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're surprised and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it, and you'll make a face like. Sleepy, cold, and chilly. Surprised or just plain silly. We can tell by the look on your face.
Give yourselves a big clap. You are awesome. Our first story tonight is called Super Red Riding Hood. It is written by Claudia Davila. So there's 2 things that you'll need for this story time. You will need something that you can wear as a superhero cape. I don't have mine here with me, so I'm just going to use a red sweater, which is totally fine. You can grab anything. And then a flashlight, which is in this story. If you have a flashlight, you can grab one, or anything that you can pretend to be a flashlight would be great. All right, are you ready for our story? Super Red Riding Hood. This is published by Kids Can Press. Not far from here, near a small forest, lives a girl named Ruby. Ruby's favorite color is, can you guess it? Red, that's right. She loves red berries, her red boots, and especially the red cloak her grandma made for her. When Ruby puts on her red cloak, she becomes Super Red Riding Hood. Wow, look at her. Can you pretend? Put your arms out like you're flying. That's awesome. One sunny afternoon, Ruby was very busy playing superhero in her room when she heard her mother call from downstairs, "Ruby!" something important, Mom?" she called back. "It sure is," said her mother. "Looks like Super Red Riding Hood has an important mission," Ruby declared. So she threw on her red cloak and grabbed her flashlight. A superhero must be prepared for anything. All right, we're going to put on a superhero cape. Doesn't matter what it is, just grab something. We're going to put it on. You have your superhero cape on, and you're going to grab your flashlight. All right, are you ready? Maybe we're going to go into the forest and we'll need our flashlight. "You've been indoors all day," her mother said. "Why don't you go pick some raspberries to have as a snack?" That did not sound like an important mission to Ruby, but she could see that her mom meant business. Ruby kissed her mom goodbye and set out along the path to the raspberry bushes with her lunchbox in her hand. "The woods are deep and dark and full of danger," Ruby said to herself, "but Super Red Riding Hood is never scared." Ruby was marching along bravely when, oh no! Ruby's big red rubber boot almost crushed a tiny snail in the middle of her path. "This is a dangerous place for a little snail," she said. "Luckily, Super Red Riding Hood is here to rescue you." All right, she's going to rescue that little snail. She almost stepped on the poor little guy. She carefully moved the little snail out of harm's way. "A good deed done," she said. Ruby skipped toward the woods. "Who's afraid of the deep dark woods, the deep dark woods, the deep dark woods? Who's afraid of the deep dark woods? Na, 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 not me," she sang. When she got to the edge of the forest, she stopped and peered ahead. Can you go like this? Like you're looking for something? Okay, the woods are out there. What are we seeing? A chill drifted out from the shadowy darkness. Remember in our song we were cold? Can you pretend to be cold? "A superhero must be silent like a cat and watch out for danger," Ruby whispered and tiptoed into the forest. Okay, here she goes into the forest. Do you think there's danger in there? We have our superhero capes on, right? The forest was full of strange noises. Woo, woo. What do you think that is? It was a very good thing she had remembered to bring. Do you have it? Her flashlight. Can you get your flashlight or your pretend flashlight? Good job. Woo, woo. Oh no, an owl, a twig, a woodpecker, she said aloud, shining her bright light toward the different sounds. Okay, we're going to point where we think the owl is. Over here. Good job. There's an owl. Do you see the owl? Ooh, ooh. Then down on the ground, there's a twig. It's going to snap. Snap, snap. All right, and then a woodpecker. Okay, point over this way. You can find the woodpecker. Do you see the woodpecker? Good job. Who's afraid of the deep dark woods, the deep dark woods, the deep dark woods? Who's afraid of the deep dark woods? Na, 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 not me, Ruby sang as she walked along. All right, there she is, shining her flashlight. Still not super scared, still feeling really brave. But before long, she came to a sunny clearing, packed with raspberry bushes. She ran to fill her lunchbox with juicy red berries. Mission accomplished, she said triumphantly. She had just snapped her lunchbox closed when she heard a new sound. A big, rumbly, growly, terrifying sound. Grrr, and it grew louder. Grrr, grrr. What do you think that is? Ruby's tummy twisted in a knot. Her teeth began to chatter. Can you make your teeth go together? She's so scared. A superhero must be brave. Could you make a muscle? She reminded herself, who's afraid of the... Who do you think's behind that tree? Who's afraid of the wolf? Oh no, it's a wolf, guys. He towered over Ruby, looking frightful with his sharp claws, his yellow fangs, and his bushy tail swishing from side to side. The wolf inched closer. Soon he was so close to Ruby, she could feel his steamy breath on her face. Excuse me, said Ruby. I'd like to get by, in a smaller voice than she would have liked. The wolf did not move. Uh-oh. What is she gonna do? What do you think she's gonna do? She's stuck and there's the wolf. He grinned and asked in a crackly growl, "Where are you going all alone in this big, dark forest?" Ruby narrowed her eyes and peered at the shaggy beast. What do you want to know?" I'm just curious, I suppose. Maybe you can tell me this. What's in your box?" Do you remember what she has in her box that her mom sent her to collect in her lunchbox? Do you remember? Red raspberries, that's right. Before she could answer, the wolf lunged at her. Quick as a rabbit, Super Red Riding Hood hopped out of the way and used her super skills to leap and dart past the tricky wolf. She scrambled up an oak tree and perched on a branch just out of the wolf's reach while she sat and caught her breath. The grumbly wolf skulked around the trunk of the tree. Okay, here she is. She made it up to the tree and she's away from the wolf right now and he's down there circling the tree at the bottom. Do you think he can climb up? Do you think wolves can climb up trees? Ruby had had enough. "Wolf," she called down, "you let me pass." But the wolf stayed put. "Wolf, I'm going to count to 5. You'd better leave me alone." The wolf still didn't move. "You ready to count with me?" 1, Ruby said firmly. 2, 3, 4. Do you think he's going to move? She's up to 4. There's only one more number left. What's after 4? That's right, 5. He could see that Ruby meant business. Okay, I'll leave you alone." Ruby started climbing back down the tree, but then, grrr, oh no. "Wolf, it's my tummy," the wolf moaned. "It's growling. I'm just really hungry." Okay, so the growling sound she heard was not him being mean. It was his stomach. He's really, really hungry. Do you remember what she has in her lunchbox? Do you think she's going to share? "Well, why didn't you just say so?" said Ruby. She jumped out of the tree, her red cloak floating down behind her like a parachute. "If you wanted some of my snack, you could have just asked," she said. The wolf looked at Ruby with a big, drooly smile. "Okay, can I have some?" he asked, holding out a paw. Ruby pulled her lunchbox out of the wolf's reach. "Not so fast, wolf. You really scared me. You scared me before with your snarling at me, with your big fangs and those sharp claws." All right, she's not so willing to share right away because she wants him to know that he really scared her. The wolf's ears drooped. He looked at the ground. "I'm sorry," the wolf said. Ruby took a long look at the sad, hungry wolf. Forget about it," she said. The wolf perked up. "Please?" he asked very politely. A superhero always helps those in need, so Super Red Riding Hood did what any superhero would do. She popped open her lunchbox and shared the juicy berries. I think she realizes he's not going to hurt her. As Ruby and the wolf snacked together under the big oak tree, Ruby remarked, I didn't know wolves liked strawberries. Oh, yes, said the wolf cheerfully. They're our favorite. The wolf sat thinking for a little while as he munched. I didn't know little girls could be superheroes, he said. Oh, yes, said Ruby with a wide smile. We definitely can. Did you like that story? So they're sharing red raspberries under the tree. Do you think she's going to have to go pick more for when she goes home? I hope you enjoyed that story. And now we're going to do a little superhero activity with colors. So get ready to name your colors. So we're going to do this little flannel board today with our superhero girl, like our superhero girl that was in the story, but she has many different color capes. So let's go over the colors first, and then we're going to do rhyming words that go with those colors. So if you hear a word that sounds like a color, you'll be able to rhyme it. All right, so our colors are pink, yellow, red, green, and blue. All right, so when I say the rhyme, you see if you can match the color to the rhyme. All right, are you ready? My cape of bravery goes over my head. It makes me feel bold. And the color is, what color rhymes with head? That's right, red. Let's put a red cape on her. Do you have a red cape today? She has a red cape on. Are you ready for the next color? Then we'll switch it out. All right, here we go. My cape of honesty makes villains speak true and chases out lies. And its color is, all right, what color rhymes with true? True and, you guessed it, blue. All right, so we're going to take the red cape off. And we're going to put her blue cape on. What color is your cape? Do you have a blue one or a red one? All right, you ready for the next color? All right, we know that we did red already, so it can't be red and it can't be blue. So we have 3 colors left. Are you ready? My cape of wisdom helps me to think and solves tricky problems. Its color is, what word, what color rhymes with think? Think and, that's right, pink. Let's get her a pink cape. Do you have a pink cape? Whoa, look how cool that looks on her. That is awesome. All right, we only have 2 colors that we didn't use yet. All right, are you ready? My cape of fairness conquers those who are mean. It makes me feel strong. And its color is, which color rhymes with mean? Mean and, you guessed it, green. All right, we're going to take pink off. And we're going to give her a green cape. Okay, what's the only color that we haven't used? We used green, red, blue, pink. Which color's left? That's right, has to rhyme, right? Are you ready? My cape of calmness makes me feel mellow. Mellow means really calm. It quiets the world, and its color is, which one rhymes with mellow? Mellow and yellow. Good job. All right, so we're going to give her a yellow cape. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're going to take all the capes and we're going to line them up. Are you ready? And we're going to say our colors. Pink, green, red, blue, and yellow. My favorite cape gives me a glow. It's all of the colors. A beautiful rainbow. Give yourselves a really big clap for working on your colors. You knew them really well. Good job, my friends. Our last story tonight is called Bedtime for Batman, and it is written by Michael Dahl. Bedtime for Batman. Each day the sun sets. Each evening a dark night rises. Okay, look who's in the window over here. Who do you see? Do you see Batman? Shadows deepen. Stars cover the skies. Look in this picture over here. Do you recognize any of them? Suddenly, the hero gets a signal. All right, might be time to go. He must get ready. Prepare the Batmobile. Do you love Batman? A great adventure awaits. Okay, if you don't still have your cape on and you have a superhero cape, get it on or grab something you can wear as a superhero cape. All right, and here we see Batman. Adventure awaits. Moments later, zoom! The hero speeds through the shadows. Look, he took all his clothes off, his socks, his shoes, his pants, his shirt, and he's got his superhero cape and he's ready to go. Then, it's time to take care of business. Time to take care of business. Do you think it's bedtime business? I'm not sure. Looks like he's going into the bathroom. The hero cleans up the daily grime in the bathtub and brushes aside his fears with his toothbrush. Your dirty deeds are over. All right, so here he is getting ready for bed. Washing off the grime, brushing away fears. He must lock away whatever he can. Looks like it's time to clean up the toys and throw away the key. All right, he's got all his toys in the chest and Batman over there saying, time to throw away the key for the bad guys. For there are those who depend on him. Oh, he can't forget to feed his fish. And someone is falling and Batman catches them and the lady says, thank you. All right, so he's taking care of his pet and Batman is over there doing his rescuing. And those he can count on. Oh, he's petting his dog. And Batman says, it's up to you, old pals. The hero watches over them all. Okay, so there's all his toys and his dog, and he's climbing up to his top bunk. Look, up there, it's Batman. All right, so you see the boy climbing up the ladder to his bunk and Batman climbing up the ladder. He is finally ready for the long night ahead. All right, he's standing up in the top bunk, acting just like Batman. Good night, dark night. Sleep tight. And there he is, sound asleep. Will you be sound asleep soon? This is a bedtime checklist for your bedtime. Let's see if you've done any of these or are going to do them. Go to the bathroom. Check. Take a bath. Check. Put on your pajamas. Check. Brush your teeth. Did you brush your teeth yet? Maybe. Check. pick up your toys, check, and have a story time. And we know we can check that off because we just did our story time. I hope you enjoyed our superhero stories tonight and that you'll tune in again on Thursday night at 7. And thank you. I got a lot of emails and pictures this week and messages. Thank you so much. Please keep sending them. I just so enjoy them. So it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. All right, time to say goodbye to all our friends. Are you ready to sing with me? Well, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Wave your hands and blink your eyes. Well, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, my friends. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I hope you'll tune in on Thursday night at 7. Have a great week.